welcome. So this is gonna be your October monthly reading if you have Sagittarius for either a sun sign, moon or rising. I thought I would, change up the scenery a bit because I feel like maybe it's more fun to actually have a conversation while doing these type of readings. But let me know what you think, if you prefer the overhead camera or this type of videos. But anyway, so this is from the Angelarium Year 1 deck. If you're curious about that, I have a walkthrough. And yeah, I'm gonna I have 4 tarot cards. I'm just gonna quickly explain the cards. I have 4 tarot cards. The idea is to have one for each week, but we'll see how they mix together, and then some oracle cards to clear up the meaning. And let's start. So you have, I will show you the cards, don't worry. You have the Judgment. Ooh. You have Judgment, the Sun, Major Arcana, the Hermit. Oh. Sagittarius, your month is gonna be quite intense. And the 5 of Pentacles is the closing one. And you have Priority and Obsession, Community and Purity for your oracle cards. And we're gonna take a look at your affirmation for the month at the end. So let's start with the Judgment card. I'm using the Light Seer Tarot, by the way, if you're interested. You are interesting. Your month, like I said, a lot of majors, which means a lot of karmic changes are coming. The first one, the Judgment, is about not just being careful with legal stuff, but this is the period where let's start with the obvious. Don't judge others and don't judge yourself, because you just shouldn't. It's not helpful for either you or for others. But it also means that something's gonna happen that will help you find your way, find your true self, so to speak. Something is gonna happen at the beginning of October that will shift your life in a positive way. It might be hard, so I'm not gonna lie. Judgment usually indicates, in my experience, something that's not an easy thing to face, pretty much. But right next to it is the Sun, which is pretty much the most positive, one of the most positive cards in the deck. So after the rough start, you're picking up your place and the good pace, and you're arriving in a positive, comfortable, peaceful place. So you should definitely enjoy it. So because even though it's a longer period of time, usually with the Sun card, since I'm doing it for week to week, it's around the 2nd week. So you should definitely enjoy it. When you feel happy, just feel happy for it. Then we're reaching the Hermit, which means that maybe after all that happiness and fun, you're ready to withdraw a bit and take what you've learned so up till that point and apply it to your life. And for that, to make those conclusions, you need to withdraw from company, from other people's company. And I think that's why community is under the Hermit, because you might feel like you're obliged to go out and take part in activities with others, but for you the best is to just take a step back and just work on yourself pretty much. Community can help, but sometimes, you know, other people's company just confuses you. And what I wanted to say, we have priority, focus or narrow-mindedness with judgment. This is my own in the progress oracle card, so it's not pretty, but we don't care about pretty here. And it's under judgment, which means you need to put yourself priority. You need to focus on the right things to move forward. And under the sun, we have obsession, which is interesting because it might mean, in a quiet literal way, that, you know, you're trying to cling into this outwardly happy energy, and you don't want to let that go, and you need to in order to move forward. And your last card for the month is the Five of Pentacles. Now, this is not the best possible card, but life isn't, you know, just one up trajectory path. We're going up and down. Five of Pentacles usually is that place when you lock yourself out. Because if you look at the card, this person is very isolated and sad and lonely, and all these pentacles are up here, like, you know, taunting them that, oh, you can't reach us. But the key is here for this door to be opened and to gain and reach that safety. But this person is too immersed in their own thoughts. So this might be that just a little precaution, that once you reach that hermit phase, just be sure that you don't completely withdraw from the world. Maybe community is exactly there for that as well. Not just that, you know, you need to take a step back from the people around you, but not to take 2 steps back, if this makes sense. You know, to find that balance where you're spending time alone working on yourself, but not completely isolating yourself, because that's the kind of warning, if I say. But I don't see it as a very negative card or aspect for the month. And your last Queen of the Moon oracle is purity. And with the Five of Pentacles, I would say that it just wants you to remember to find your true motivation, and don't use your gain knowledge to bad, so to speak. Don't try to manipulate people, or, you know, use your advantages in a bad way, because when you take that step back and you learn about yourself, you gain knowledge which could help other people. And if you use it with the purest intention, you would just want to help other people, then it's gonna, so to speak, come back to you in a positive way. That's what karma is all about. Your actions have consequences. But it also it doesn't just, you know, the negative actions, it's the positive ones as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a major energy shifting month, but for the better, which is good. You just have to be sure around the end of the month to not lose hope and, you know, withdraw completely. And let's see what's your flower petal. I'm gonna show you. Affirmation card is Cherry Blossom, which is spring. Return quietly now and be at peace, which closes up nicely with the Hermit card and in a way the Five of Pentacles. Find peace in that isolations, loneliness, because if it's something you choose, you can find peace in it, I think. Because then you're not gonna be like you're not going to be sad and lonely if you know that it has a purpose. So this was your monthly reading if you have Sagittarius for Sun, Rising, or your Moon sign. If it doesn't resonate, please check out your other placements. If it did and it helps, please give me a like so I will know, and if you want to, please look around and check out my other videos, or even consider subscribing, and see you next month. Bye.